Now what we do is we give them those resources to become that much more advanced athletes. We take their scholarship away from our 18 or 19-year-old, so we're not developing our 18 and 19-year-old athletes. Are you hearing me, Andrew? You hear me? Then to boot, they're taking our scholarships, so they're taking their scientific minds and their engineering minds and their doctoral minds and their mathematic minds back to their countries. So they're robbing our intellectual properties. So it's such a disaster, and it needs to be weighed in on like yesterday. And we've been sounding the bell. But please, everybody out there who's listening and watching, man, you got to get on the horn, because this is your son, this is your daughter, your grandchild, your nephews, your nieces. These are their opportunities that are being stolen, even from our big universities all over the place. So the only way to stop it is we the people. And we're talking about the 250th anniversary of America right now, and the way to keep that light shining is through you all voicing your opinion. The Minutemen in Pennsylvania, I said this on the last show. The Minutemen of Pennsylvania were the Minutemen that came forward when General George Washington was in Valley Forge. He was getting his you-know-what kicked. They knocked him out of the New England states, Boston. He came down, got beat up in New York, got beat up in New Jersey. He came to Pennsylvania, and our Minutemen came forward, and we fought that battle in Valley Forge and won his first battle. And he got a lot of encouragement and a lot of energy from that, and our nation is what it is today. So all I'm asking is for all of you Pennsylvanians in particular and nationwide, get on your phones, and call and complain and stop giving them money. And most importantly, Andrew, tell them what to do with their eyes. Tell them what to do with their eyes.
That's it. Hey guys, do me a favor. Check to see if you're subscribed to the channel. If you are, great. If you're not, it's super easy. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't sign you up for anything. It just helps us bring you the insider conversations that the big networks aren't going to cover. Love you guys. Okay, back to the show. So I'll play devil's advocate for 1 second, and then I'll destroy the argument as I kind of make it. But to the whole point that I see people online, we thank you for everyone for commenting and subscribing to all of our content and interacting with us. But I see a lot of comments that say, like, when we talk about these type of things, is how, you're just like, it's a different type of DEI. Like if people are the best at what they do, they should be able to have the have the opportunity to do it. And to that point, sure, let's let them make that point. Okay, but how old are you? Do you want, or what is the point of collegiate athletics? Number one, is it amateurism? It's clearly not anymore, but that was the point of it. It was the highest level of amateurism besides the Olympics. So if you're going to say that, okay, amateurism is out the window, are we going to say there's a age restriction? So you have to be 18 to 22 to play, or 17 or 17 to 23? Is that like the window that you have to play? Because if that's the case, then this whole problem goes away. Because like your point is that all these international student athletes, 9 out of 10 times are 23 plus. That's why they're getting those positions. Correct. We're not talking.
That's why you're advanced.
America. Why does America win gold medals all the time at the Olympics? It's because we have the best athletes, we have the best facilities, we have the best training, all of that. We put athletics so high on our priority list, and we win. That's the case. And we also, have an amazing talent pool to pick from here in America of 300 million people. So if you're going to make that argument, I'm going to come back and say, okay, well, guess what? Not only do you not get to bring over 23-year-olds to compete against our 18-year-olds, which is the exact thing that happened in the Miracle on Ice, right? Isn't that the whole shtick? That like we had a bunch of college kids versus professional athletes? No, duh, that the Russians were favored to win. They were signed up like all the NHL players, everybody who's playing over. Well, at that point, I think they were all in the Soviet leagues. But you're playing against professional athletes. You're playing against people who are not only more physically developed, but mentally developed. And that is such a, you want to talk about, mental health, sports psychology, all the things, the mental side of sports that go into competing at the highest of high levels. Well, when
It's all
you're
about
18,
technique.
19 years old,
And Andrew, your
you can't do it.
elasticity, your brain
Exactly.
elasticity comes with age,
It's a
and it's
tired
just a
argument.
matter of technique. It comes down to your technique. So if you're being
Yep.
taught advanced techniques, but you're 2 or 3 or 4 years older, you've had that much more time for your elasticity and for you to adjust to that particular technique or position that you're playing or sport that you're involved in. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
to give somebody a 3 and 4 and 5 year advantage over our American athletes is improper. Do you understand? Our American
It's apples and
athletes
oranges.
should
You said
be
it's
able.
apples and oranges.
Yeah, our athletes deserve to be to get the equal attention that in age and that time to train that they could be far more superior at that age to those that they're competing against. Do you understand? And
And
getting back to the whole international thing. I mean, we got to get Penn State straightened out. I mean, they got a wrestler. They got a
mm-hmm.
wrestler on their
Yeah.
team from Japan. I mean, we got the
Mm-hmm.
greatest state in wrestling in the world. Penn State is the top facility in the world right now for wrestling. We got a Japanese. I'm going to watch them on Friday. I'm going to watch them. I haven't watched them yet, but I hope
Mm-hmm.